right? And I have said it severally. And that's why I keep saying maybe silence sometimes is not right. Yeah? But I have ignored it because I have asked myself, how? How? Yeah? What does the issues that Kenyans are talking about have nothing to do with me? All right? Have you seen me in any of those events? Have you seen me talk about any of those events?
Father was a warrior. Shida ya watu siku hizi, everybody ana sijui mumeogopeshwa, sijui even you gena naona rudi uingie hii majenzi, nyinyi ndio the story of the future. Fight for your rights bwana. Sio kukakaa hapo wakaa hapo mambo mali yenu ichukuliwe na nini, mumeitolea jasho. Msikubali, pambaneni muhakikishe mumepata haki yenu. Mnasikia nyinyi? Sio kukaa hapo tu. Kuna kitu inadumu. But everything is worth a fight for. If you don't fight for it, ikienda mtu asilie. Msimame mupiganie haki yenu. Na mko na hawa watoto wamebaki ambao wako tayari kupigania haki yao. Waungane pamoja nanyi. Can't just stand there and let people take your hard earned sweat. Dunia iendi namna hiyo. Muwe watu ambao hawataogopa, wataishi kama my friend. Ameenda detention, si alitoka na akaendelea na maisha. Hata nyinyi teteeni haki zenu. Sio kukaa tu mnaogopa. Kuogopa sasa ni sisi tutulie sisi. Ndio mko na nguvu ya kupambana na hiyo watu. But we are behind you.
Report from my son that he had come to home, and as he was leaving, the watchman at the gate told him that there were people claiming, because that's all we can state for now, to be DCI officers in a vehicle with Sudanese registration, and claiming that they want to speak and to see him. And I told them immediately, from my knowledge, when the police want to do something, they don't come in foreign number plates.
Uhuru Kenyatta, the scion of Kenya's founding father, felt deeply betrayed. His one-time ally, William Ruto, had seemingly turned on him. Ruto, once a loyal lieutenant, had begun campaigning for the presidency even before their second term in office was complete. This brazen ambition, Kenyatta believed, undermined his authority. It showed a blatant disregard for the principles of their political pact. Their relationship, once a symbol of unity, was quickly becoming a cautionary tale of ambition and broken trust. The seeds of discord were sown early. Ruto, a charismatic and shrewd politician, had cultivated a vast network of support. He positioned himself as a champion of the common man. His hustler narrative resonated with a large segment of the population. Kenyatta, on the other hand, represented the establishment. He was seen as a pragmatist, focused on legacy-defining projects.
Nilikuwa naambia viongozi hawa wa Kisi siku ingine walikuja kunitembelea. Race hii ni ile ya kuhandover, unajua? Si ndio? Inaitwa relay. Unakimbia ule mwingine anakugojea pale, anatakikana kukugojea ndio ashike aendelee, si ndio? Lakini sasa my brother William hapa amepinduka, anakimbia nyuma. Nikasema mosmos, tutafika tu. Jameni, tufanye shughuli hii muhimu kwa taifa. Shughuli ambayo itatusaidia na itasaidia kulete umoja na amani katika taifa letu.
The two men, once united by political expediency, were now driven apart by divergent visions for Kenya's future. The cracks in their alliance deepened as allegations of corruption against Ruto and his allies surfaced. Kenyatta, acutely aware of the corrosive effects of graft, was deeply troubled. He had staked his presidency on a platform of transparency and accountability. Ruto's alleged involvement in scandals threatened to derail his carefully constructed legacy. It also raised serious concerns about the future direction of Kenya under Ruto's leadership. The Kenyatta-Ruto partnership, once considered unbreakable, was shattered beyond repair.
Well, I got a report from my son that he had come to home, and as he was leaving, the watchman at the gate told him that there were people claiming, because that's all we can state for now, to be DCI officers in a vehicle with Sudanese registration, and claiming that they want to speak and to see him. And I told them immediately, from my knowledge, when the police want to do something, they don't come in foreign number plates. Number two, they have a warrant. Number three, they state their case, and they show and produce the warrant that is supposed to allow them to do whatever it is that they want to do. And I told them, don't open the gate. And unfortunately, I was in the office doing other work, so I just told them, just keep the gate closed. And I am now here. And I understand now they have left. Because I wanted to ask them, what are you doing in my son's home?
Do you believe this has anything to do with the ongoing protests and, of course, having the opposition?
Unfortunately, I have no other explanation to give, because all of these things are flowing in a row. I have a whole minister of government staying there that is going to do I don't know what in front of my mother's house. I have people who have been guarding my mother for the last almost 50 years, withdrawn at night. I have now a situation where my son's home is being raided for things that I don't understand. So I ask myself, what does this government want? Because if it wants me, the fact that I've been silent doesn't mean I'm scared. Come for me. What does my mother have to do with anything? What does my children have to do with anything? Kama shida yenu ni mimi, I'm here. Right? Yeah? They know where I am 24/7. Right? Why all this? Intimidate a 90-year-old woman. Intimidate children.
What began as a marriage of political convenience had devolved into a bitter rivalry. It was a stark reminder of the fragility of power and the fickle nature of political alliances in Kenya's turbulent political landscape. The stage was set for a dramatic showdown, one that would have far-reaching consequences for the nation. Policy divergence, the battle of two economic visions. At the heart of their growing rift lay a fundamental disagreement on economic policy. Kenyatta, a proponent of large-scale infrastructure projects, had pinned his hopes on the Big Four agenda. This ambitious plan aimed to transform Kenya into an industrialized nation. Ruto, however, championed a different approach. He believed in empowering the hustlers, the small-scale traders and entrepreneurs who formed the backbone of the informal economy. Kenyatta's vision was characterized by grand projects, new roads, railways and ports. He believed that these investments would attract foreign investment and create jobs.
The procedure, right? See, you withdrew their security, so they're not supposed to defend themselves. What do you want now? What more do you want?
Mr. President, perhaps now that this is happening, and, does this in any way waver your support for reloading?
Why should it? That is my democratic right. It is my democratic right, yes, enshrined in our constitution that Kenyans voted for, right? That Kenyans voted for. Mzee Moi died as a member of KANU. and Kanu ceased to rule this country in 2022. He died claiming I am a Kanu life member. Was there a problem with that? Was there? Maybe you should tell me. Maybe there was a problem with that. Yeah? He died a Kanu life member. To his grave, he declared himself a Kanu life member, correct? Was there a problem? So what's the problem? Maybe you should tell me, maybe there's something that I don't understand.
Mr. President, the argument here has been that...
I'm not Mr. President, I am the fourth president.
Apologies, the fourth president of the Republic of Kenya,
yes.
Uhuru Kenyatta. The argument here has been that if you continue politicking, then you may
Where am I
lose...
Have you seen me in any rally?
Declaring maybe...
Have you seen me in any rally?
Not really. But
Have you seen me in any demonstration?
Not really.
Have you seen me anywhere except where, and all my functions are public. This government knows all the activities I have been doing, be it in Ethiopia, be it in DRC. I don't do it undercover. They know. Yeah. So which are these other activities? Maybe they should tell us. They're the ones who know. They have the whole system. Yeah. Instead of going onto cars to claim. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm here. Do you have to go and look for my mother? Do you have to go and look for my children? Right? Come for me. I'm here. Yeah? I'm here. In full view of you. Yes. So if you have those claims, sema. Shida iko wapi? Sema. Yeah. Another question? Yes, please.
There are also allegations that you financing the opposition to frustrate the government.
To frustrate them from doing what? To frustrate them from doing what? You know, when you're a government, you're elected to rule. You're elected not to rule, actually, to govern. And to govern in accordance with the wishes of the people. Yeah? I am a retired person. Yes? Why don't they deal with the issues and the concerns that Kenyans are raising? That's what they should be dealing with. Not looking for scapegoats. Yeah? Go deal with the issues that Kenyans are raising. Right? When I was in power, I was dealing with the issues that Kenyans were raising. Yeah? These are not new things. Yes? Go deal with them.
Have you perhaps had a tete-a-tete with the current president?
No. I mean, you have a tete-a-tete with somebody who wants to have a tete-a-tete with you. He has not shown any indication that he wants to talk to me. And as a retired person, why should I go look for somebody who doesn't want to talk to me?
Do you feel like perhaps the safety of your family is being threatened?
Absolutely, and that's why I'm here. Yeah? And as you know, I have been quiet. But being quiet does not mean I will not defend my family. I will defend my family. Right? And I will defend it to the end. All right? I defended Kenya and I did my best for this country. Okay? You may not think, whoever has that opinion, that is an opinion. But according to me, I did the best I could do for my country. All right? And I handed over when my time was finished. And I will now do the best that I can do to defend my family.
Mr. Retired President, you called a Jubilee Delegates meeting on in 22nd, I think, February or May. And the question here is, don't you think that is a form of maybe actively participating in politics, trying to iron out?
No. And I said it when I was even right there on the platform. My idea and my plan was always to surrender my party. But what I completely rejected was the coup that was planned by this government to take over my party forcefully. And I said, let the members decide. But I will not hand over to some puppet group of people, all right, because they have government support. No, that is not democracy. Right? That is not to say that I was not willing to hand over. I wanted to hand over. I was prepared to hand over. But what I found to be completely illegitimate and unacceptable in a democratic state is to be forced to hand over to a group of puppeteers. No. Huh? And I stood up and I said, let the members of Jubilee choose who they want to lead them. And that is the person I shall hand over to.
And the politicians you're referring to, these were actually your allies formerly. Do you feel betrayed in any
I
form?
have no issue. They are free to do whatever they want. I can't comment about it. Whatever they want to do, that's their business. Right? My issue is the membership. It is the people. It is the agenda that Jubilee went to the election with. That is what needs to be defended. What individuals do, you go ask them themselves. Me, I carry no grudges against anybody.
And with the latest development in the party, what...
I don't, please. Why are you diverting to other things? Me, I'm telling you what I am here, what I'm talking to you about, is the fact that when I was president, I defended my country. As a retired man, I am protecting my family. And I will. All right? And I will not be intimidated.
Lastly,
so all of them can hear that.
Lastly, there has been a call for truce by...
that's got nothing to do with me. Yeah, so truce, this, truce, that's not my business. Yeah, but leave my family out of it. And like I say, and I say once again, to you who think you can intimidate an old woman so that you intimidate me, who think you can intimidate children and grandchildren so you can intimidate. If you want me, come, here I am. Sijaenda pahali. Msiende kusema huyu ametoroka, ameenda. Niko na watu yenu, wanajua every second wanajua niko wapi. Yeah. Wachana na watoto, wachana na wazee. Mimi niko hapa kama mko na swali na mimi. Sawa? Yeah? Sasa hiyo watu sijui wameenda wapi. Waende, wakirudi, watarudi. Kama hawatarudi, wakae. Lakini kwangu, hii ni nyumba yangu. Yeah? Sio yangu, ni ya watoto yangu. Yeah? Na mimi nitalinda kama kila mwananchi mwingine atalinda mali yake. Yeah? Sio ndio haki ya kila Mkenya. Yeah? Na mimi siwaulizi wanipatie walinzi. Wakitaka kuwachukua wachukue wote. Lakini wanipatie heshima yangu ya kulinda pia mimi mali yangu kama Mkenya mwingine.
Lastly, before you actually exited office, you had a meeting in Sagana and you said to the people that they will suffer after you exit.
I am not going to comment about it. You know what I said. So if you want to know about what I said, yeah, me, I don't try and hide from what I said. Kwenda kufanya search button kwa Google ama whatever, utajua nilisemaje. Na hiyo ni public knowledge. Si ni namna hiyo. Kuna haja ya kurudia. Kwenda Google tu ufinye button. Utajua.
Ruto, on the other hand, advocated for a bottom-up approach. He argued that empowering small businesses through access to credit and reduced bureaucracy would lead to more sustainable growth. These contrasting economic philosophies became a major point of contention between the two leaders. Kenyatta's critics accused him of neglecting the plight of ordinary Kenyans. They argued that his focus on mega projects benefited only a select few, while the majority struggled to make ends meet. Ruto capitalized on this sentiment, portraying himself as the champion of the downtrodden. He promised to uplift the lives of millions trapped in poverty. The debate over economic policy was not merely an academic exercise. It was a battle for the hearts and minds of Kenyan voters. It reflected a deeper ideological divide within the country, a struggle between those who believed in top-down development and those who favored a more grassroots approach. This clash of visions would have profound implications for Kenya's economic trajectory.